Hello everybody, Ethan Monkey Gamers here. It's been a long time since I've done this. Also, I just want to say I did not mean to do like a millennial pause in the beginning of there. But it's currently 5:50 in the morning. I have not slept, and I just wanted to talk about a few things in my life. I guess I don't really know. Life kind of really freaking blows. I don't know how to talk to a camera anymore. I didn't really know how to begin with. But now it just seems so weird because I'm just a different person now. Shit, I haven't even heard myself. I have not heard myself talk to myself in such a long time because I shut myself down now. That's not something I used to do. I used to be a very emotional person, and now I'm not. And so much has changed, you know? I mean, I've really experienced a good chunk of life that I haven't before, and it just kind of opens my eyes to whole new perspectives on everything. You know, especially with people. People are a very interesting concept. And before, it was just like, hey, let's record a video, and one day I'll become super famous. I was really attached to sort of the idea of getting attention from other people, and that was very important to me, and now it's not. And it's so different now because it's just like, shit, the world isn't just about me. There's a million other people in it, and I just hate to see the world in what it truly is, because in reality everything is just pretty damn disappointing, like everything. And growing up I didn't see that, it was just make some YouTube videos, have fun in school, until you realize there is no more school, and now you're just paying bills and realizing that your entire government is filled with very evil people who touch children, and and we're so focused on minuscule things when we could be focused on everything as a society. And the thing is, it's like, now I'm talking about this. This is something I would never talk about to a camera. Before it was just like I was able to have fun. And now I don't have that. Nothing seems to be fun enough. But I say let's backtrack. Last time y'all saw me, more than anything, I'm not even doing this for y'all anymore. I'm doing this for myself. I'm talking to myself because I want to capture this moment of time for me. Am I going to make it public? Probably, because a little part of me still probably wants that attention. I'm not too sure. Nobody's probably ever going to see this because I haven't posted a video in 4 years. I'm barely a human being anymore. Now what do? I worked a job. I worked 4:30 to 11 every single night. And that was one thing. I was unemployed before I was filming. I had a job. I lost it about a week ago. I worked hard. I worked hard all the time. But it seems there's something wrong with me. I seem to keep losing people in my life, and I think I'm the cause of all of it. I really do, because it's everybody. It's not like just some people stay. Oh, speaking of which, I have a girlfriend now. That's something I never thought I was gonna have growing up, and I feel like that was built into me, because I feel like my family made me a very insecure boy, just growing up being fat and told I had to be on a diet since the 3rd grade. I feel like those things kind of screw me up. But at the same time, I always feel like I'm in control of everything, and I should be, because I'm not dumb. Or at least I tell myself I'm not dumb, but then I do stupid shit. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be cussing on the channel from now on. I don't know if I mentioned that. I didn't do that because I was scared that my mom was going to beat the shit out of me. But now I don't have to worry about that, because now I am alone. I am truly alone. I've lost a lot of people in my life because of my decisions. But at the same time, I feel like I don't fully blame myself for those things. Because it's like, Hold on. Hello. I'm back. Sorry, I had to pause because girlfriend texted me. She wants me to wake her up later today. It is now 5:58 a.m., almost 6 a.m., and I still can't sleep. Anyways, I don't remember what I was really talking about. Maybe I should go check that real quick before pressing record again. I think I'm just kind of a mess. Hold on. I now excuse me. I now remember what I was going to talk about. It was going to be about how I was going to blame everybody else for my issues. However, my issues are mine alone. There's ways I could have played things to get what I wanted out of people. But the thing is I fought so hard for freedom. And I didn't know what freedom really was. And the minute I got it, I was like, damn, this is not what I want. This is not what I want, because this is hell. We are in hell. We've been in hell. And I know this doesn't sound right because it's coming from a white male, which most white men run the entire fucking planet. But, I guess I'm just going to say my piece anyways, because I guess we kind of have the right to do that, right? Kind of. But we don't, because we're killing people in the streets, and nobody seems to give a shit and seems to do anything about it. And I'm going to stay, you know, like, I don't get a job, you know, other people don't get a job. There's so many unemployed. And the thing is, we want to make the prices of housing go up so that the people who already own homes can fucking get more money. But what about the youth? Why doesn't the youth matter at all? And again, I don't know why I'm talking about this, because I was on a different subject about my family and shit. But I think it just kind of correlates, is because we live in a society where power is everything. And that's something that I fucking hate being a part of, you know? And it's degrading that we've built a society where we supply you this. You were born on our land. Now you're going to have to pay all these things. Except we don't think about the fact that we're all fucking human flesh bags, and none of that shit should matter. We should all just survive. But no, it's like, we've allowed you to survive. So you're going to give us this, this, and this. We're going to make you pay for shit. We're going to make you do all this shit. We're going to force you to live certain places. And basically, there is no freedom. There's an illusion of freedom. Nobody's free anywhere, because we built societal standards in a hierarchy that will never go away. And the thing is parents learn that. They learn from higher ups. They learn how to treat their kids. And that history, it always repeats itself, you know? And it's so dumb. And that's why I blame everybody else but me. And that's the thing, is it's like I also fall into those societal standards, is because everybody else does the same fucking thing. And that's just what makes it so hard, is because, like, I'm bullshitting to a camera right now, and it just kind of seems pathetic, because it's like, I've ran out of people to talk to because I've burnt all bridges for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. And haven't smoked any weed. That's something I picked up during high school, you know, and I started smoking cigarettes after high school. These are new things we're learning about me, and for some reason I'm putting it out there, like I used to. But part of me misses it. Part of me felt so comfortable in front of a camera, and now I'm not. I'm like moving around and shit now, and I'm talking in a different sense, and it's like, I'm not that person anymore. You have a new face, or I mean, same face, I guess, and I'm getting a little, you know, bloated in the cheeks, so you could pretty much know who I am. But I'm a completely different person. I act different. I do different things, and I just don't see that old self in me anymore, and it pisses me off. And now, like I said, let me go back to the part where I'm unemployed. It was over some stupid shit. I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to talk about it. But it was over some stupid shit. And now, I'm barely going to be able to afford rent. And now, I got like a month before I'm in the streets, you know? And the thing is, after I got kicked out, I was in the streets, or not really in the streets. I was in a car that I bought off Facebook Marketplace, and it lasted me 2 months after my mother kicked me out over some bullshit. And maybe I'll talk about it one day, but right now I just don't give enough shits. I never did, and that's my problem. Is because I can't seem to give enough shits about anything or anyone, and that's what ruins everything. But I swear to God, I'm a nice guy. I feel like I'm a nice guy. There's just certain things I just don't give a shit about. And then there's certain things that I feel like everybody else should give a shit about but me. Why do I seclude myself from that? Why do I preach, but I don't act? Why do I do that? And the thing is like, I like recording because it feels nostalgic. But at the same time, it doesn't, because this is new context here. These are new ideas coming from my head that I never had to think about growing up because I had a sheltered childhood. And God, how much easier that was instead of freedom that I fought so fucking hard for that doesn't actually exist. It was easier living under a very fucking strict household than it was out and about. And the thing is my family knew that. They took advantage of that. And it destroys me every day. I am destroyed. I am destroyed as a human being because I am running out of options to live my life. And the thing is, I'm talking to a camera because I know if I told another person, nobody genuinely gives enough shits about me. And the thing is I understand it because I don't genuinely give a shit about anybody else but my girlfriend, of course. But it's just how it's been, you know? And I hate how my life is turning out because I didn't see this happening. I didn't. And it's insane. It's insane. Another thing. I'm balding at a young age because I like to make stupid decisions and then complain about them. To who? Nobody. It's my girlfriend. It's the camera now. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life. And I'm out of weed. I'm losing it. And I'm on my last cigarette. And guess what? The cigarette is broken in half. See, this is the kind of luck I live every single day. And I can't afford to replace it. You know? But these are minuscule. This isn't even something I should be complaining about because there's so much other shit in my life that I should be complaining about. Tomorrow I have to wake up and I gotta go to college and figure out a stupid app like I'm an old man. Instead of just doing research, I'd rather go in and talk to somebody about it. At my young age, why would I do that? I could just search it up. But no, I'm going to make it harder for myself. I'm going to procrastinate because I'm scared of actually doing something with my future because I know it's going to be disappointing because every part of my life has been disappointing every time I have acted. And it's bullshit. And I'm going to try to light this and we're going to chill. All right? And maybe I should chill because, I mean, I may sound like I'm ecstatic. More than anything, I'm just a little pissed. And I don't know what's going to happen to me, you know? I don't want to get rid of these. Addiction sucks, and nobody should smoke these in their entire life. I hate it. But it was fun for the first few months, and it's nice when I'm stressed out. Let me tell you, I'm not too stressed anymore about anything, and that stresses me out. It's because I should be. I'm getting to a point in my life where I'm close to losing everything. You know, each year my room gets smaller. I know less people. Less people love me, you know, and all those things used to hurt, but it's just like, I'm so easy to shut down. You know, I don't feel any of those things because I spend most of my time refusing to do anything. I refuse to talk to myself. And instead, I shut down. I zone out. I do other bullshit. I scroll on my phone like every other fucking dweeb that exists right now. I'm just one of them, and I'm just a talker. You know, and that's why I'm so mad at, because there's the left party, the right party. I'm mad at both. The right, it's obvious. Everybody's fucking pissed at them, and they should be. But the left, they're insane. I mean, because it's like we see all these things going down, and what do we tell our people? Oh, keep recording these incidents so we could build a lawsuit in the future, just so that later we'll win and we'll still take your fucking money. Like, it's all the exact same, left or right. It's the same bullshit. All the money goes the exact same place. And the thing is, it's like, I shouldn't even have to talk about this. This is easy shit to understand. And I feel like people are just so fucking hell-bent on just, like, believing a certain way because they're edgy or some shit. Or, like, thinking that anything is in our interest when it's not. It is a literal chart. A fucking chart. And that's all we are. We're numbers. We're not fucking people. They own us, and we're a number. You know? We're all a single fucking... I don't know how many digits this is, and maybe I should know. And maybe I sound stupid by not. But I mean, we're all a fucking number. We talk about like, oh, we're going into war. Oh, y'all are annoying because we've been in fucking war. We have been. It's bullshit. I'm lighting this. I know I keep saying I'm going to, but I'm actually going to. I hate that this is my last cigarette. I hate that I'm sitting at my desk, refusing to do shit about school. I hate that I don't have a job right now. I hate that people stop being friends with other people over stupid reasons. I hate that we all can't just like each other. You know, I had a big group of friends for a long time in high school. And, you know, it was crazy because I loved recording growing up and I was very isolated. But the minute I got out of that house and I was allowed to, it changed everything. I saw how, you know, my friends and how their parents treated them. And I was like, damn, I wonder what it would have been like to have that. You know, to be fucking loved. All of my friends still live with their parents, and it's just unbelievable to me. Half of them, I can't even call them friends anymore because we don't talk to each other. And then again, I'm part to blame for that. I stopped talking to them. Like, I can't blame everybody else. It's just shit happens in life. And I hate it because before shit didn't happen, or at least it did, but I was so oblivious. And, you know, that's bliss, you know, that's the place to be, is to not think. And I bet that's the way it is for most Republicans, and that's probably why they're way more happier than I ever will be. But I hope I am happy one day, but I don't even know what the hell that would look like. I don't even remember what it was growing up, what it was like growing up and being happy. I barely remember it. I barely remember filming videos of stupid shit that I would do whenever I had the time to do it. Now I don't have the time to do shit, except I have all the time in the world, and I tell myself I don't. You know, people said I should get therapy for all the shit that I've gone through. But it's just, I refuse to do it. And that's the thing, that's what I feel like makes me human, is because the worst part is knowing it, you know? Because it's like, I know what I should do, and I refuse to do it. Because I think I'd rather hurt, because I know that better than I know what it is to be, like, somewhat happy. The closest I've ever been to happy is anytime I see my girlfriend. She makes me pretty ecstatic. She makes me, want to live longer, I guess. But it's sick, but I want the American dream. It's crazy, because that's just how I was born and raised, but it's all sick. It's all sick in the fucking head, because it's like, why do we gotta live by these people's rules? Why do we gotta live by these people's ideologies and call it freedom? This thing really needs to stay together. I've been filming for way too fucking long, and this shit's falling off. I don't know what to do here. But this is where I'm at now. I used to be the kid who would film videos. And now I'm just the grown man who sits in my room smoking cigarettes, talking about how different my life could have been if I didn't make stupid decisions growing up. And excuse me, that is one good thing my parents gave me. They gave me manners. You know, they taught me how to respect people, and But the thing is, that's also just a social construct that was built around humans as well. And even then, it was just, it was all for what, you know? It was all for white men. And that's just gross. It's so fucking gross that we divide ourselves, not because we genuinely care, or the people care, but the leaders, they don't. They don't care what color you are. They just know what makes them money. And separating us does, you know? Because we're getting to a point, you know? Like my last video 4 years ago, it's crazy how much society changes as a whole, as do our individual selves. Part of me wishes they didn't, though. You know, I just wish things would have stayed the same with my mindset, because God, was it so much easier to have less shit to think about. And I'm such a hypocrite, too, because I get so mad at the left for, you know, talking about all of these things, but not actually doing it. But what am I doing right now? I'm smoking a cigarette inside. But for how long? This is my last cigarette. And I don't have money. And guess what I'm doing? I'm talking about it. I'm not doing something about it. I'm talking about it. Children are getting kidnapped off the streets by masked men. Women, men are being killed. Everybody's being killed. American citizens are being killed. And I'm just one of them. I'm so mad at these people. And I should be just as mad as myself, because I won't do anything. And instead, I just create myself a digital footprint. That's all I do. Just like every other person. We're all in a bad spot. But people are in a way worse spot than me, I could tell you that. I guess I just wanted to bitch. It's out. This is my last cigarette for I don't know how long. It's pretty crazy. It is now 6:24 a.m. I still can't sleep. And recording this video, let's see, I have a computer behind me. 24 hours of pure white screen. Just so that it's brighter. It's so fucking bright. I could be sleeping right now, but instead, I'm filming this and making sure my face is bright enough. It's just crazy that I fall under such stupid social norms where it's just like, oh, now I think I have to be pretty enough for people. Or it's not even for people, because I don't really give a shit what anybody thinks. I care what I think, and I hold myself to such high standards that I don't for other people. And people that I have talked to about it, I think it's really weird and very hypocritical. And I am a very, very much a hypocrite, and I hate seeing that, because I was raised by hypocrites, you know, and to repeat history just kind of makes, I just feel like everybody's a fucking hypocrite, because we're repeating history as we speak. We're going into another we're going into another world war. We are already in another fucking world war. And I'm starting to sound like the idiots. God damn. I wish I was just more clear about what I want to talk about. I hope I'm being understood, and I hope I could understand myself later on. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at it. And, you know, and the only thing I'm going to be focusing on is not what I'm saying, because I'm going to shut that down, because it's too hard to think about, when in reality it's not. And I'm going to be focusing on my looks, which is something so minuscule, just like the rest of the world. Crazy. Hypocrisy. I think that's what I'm going to make the title of this video. This shit needs to stop burning up. I'll tell you what, this is a little candle I got here. That's where I hold the cigarettes. Just so you know. And just so I know, and I don't forget where I am at this moment, and when I make changes. I plan to be a model someday, and I'm going to be a gorgeous one. That, and maybe a therapist. That's where I'm at in my life. That's my future goals. I want to have a wife, you know, and I want my wife to be my girlfriend right now. And it's not even a want, it's more of just like, these things need to happen, otherwise I'm kind of just done with everything. I want a place. I want a balcony. I want to have a little smoke spot with my girl, you know, and I want all these things. I want to be just content with life. I want to be able to enjoy things again. And these wants, I want myself to take these in and put it through my head that these are things that I want, yes, but these are things that I need to achieve. It's not about wanting, it's about doing. And that's the society that was forced on us, was that we have to do for them so we could get something of what we want, which in reality, what we want is just the size. It was just built for us. Illusion of choice. When in reality, we'll never make enough money. We'll never do any of those things. And it's hard. Basically, what I'm saying is it's so fucking hard. And I want to do something about it. I want to be a better person. I want to be better than everybody else. I want to have a higher ego. I want to be somebody. And maybe I will be someday. And it'll be great. But until then, yeah. I mean, this video has gone on for too damn long. I have to put this shit together. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to redesign the whole channel at some point if I ever give a shit enough about it, which I probably won't. I don't know. I don't really care about YouTube anymore, and YouTube is just not it's just not what it was, you know? It's just corporate slop. That's what we've kind of reduced everything to, and it's kind of very depressing. Either that or it's always been that way, and I've just never seen it. But yeah, like I said, that's it. Whoever sees this, I hope you understand me. I hope that I can understand me. I hope that you could live your best life and appreciate what you have. And I know it doesn't sound like I appreciate what I have, but I do. I mean, I'm grateful, but at the same time, I'm seeing how really, truly sick everybody is, and that none of us are really alone because we're all suffering from some sort of evilness to us and hypocrisy, and we all need to take a step back and realize that we're all hypocrites, and for us to actually do something, we need to do something. That's it. I don't need to be sitting here and talking anymore. I don't. That's it. I keep talking, but that's it. You have a lovely day. I'm going to try to do the same. I might update you at some point. I don't know. Have a good night. See you later.